And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Marlins going up against the Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And pitching here today, Bill Foster. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Johnny Bench.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
One out, base is empty. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Got him. That's out number 2. Juan Gonzalez digs in now. 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Kicks and deals. That one out to right. Pajes under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, number 38. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
3-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Take a look at the lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Jack Sawinski.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat, Edgar Martinez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Foster delivers. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
No score here in the 2nd. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
He goes down looking. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Rafael Palmeiro. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the
swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. His 2nd homer this series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
At the plate, Brian Ramos. And another ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals.
Okay.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
So up next, Jack Sawinski. That misses, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The line to kick the pitch. And there's the ball. To kick the 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now, Andy Pajas. And strike 2. Sawinski at first, one gone. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And here it comes. Inside 3-2 the count.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. One run across to the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him looking. That is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And now Johnny Bench. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's Foster with the payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foster winds and fires. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And the batter now, Monty Irvin. And a count 1-2. And now the lefty cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the third baseman. And misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So now the DH spot, Matthew Batten. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Foster kicks and deals.
2-1.
And another ball. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 2 down. Next to hit, Juan Gonzalez. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. Outside low. And the count is even, 2-2. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So 2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. On the ground out to short. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. They leave them loaded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Puerto Rico out front here, 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Barrero. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the left fielder, Minnie Minoso. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hernandez sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Cookie Rojas. Here's a 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out to left field. Gonzalez should have this one and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Edgar Martinez. Kicks and fires. And that's too high.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The pitch. And a curve misses outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The wind to the pitch. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. So digging in, Jed Hernandez. Way out front for strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. Knocks it down. No throw, and certainly end up with some speed on at first.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Christian Vasquez. The pitch. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Johnny Bench getting ready to hit. Outside. Hernandez at second with 2 down. And a pitch. And another ball.
3-2.
Monty Irvin to bat next. Man at second. Up the middle. Barrero to first. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, Luis Gonzalez. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Kicks and deals. Right back to him on the mound. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 25, Rafael.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Brian Ramos. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't
swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jose Mendez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Monty Irvin.
The right fielder, Monte Irvin.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Down the third baseman.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Mendez wheels and deals.
3 balls. Deep strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Alex Faedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Barranquitas also throwing. Mendez with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one not close, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's towards center. Moving under this one. Brings it in, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area. You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. That one at triple digits.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. And in one hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sevi Zavala. Just missed.
2-1.
The 2-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 1 gone. And now the shortstop, Jose Barrero. Two and 1 now, 2 aboard.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Grounder might be 2, and that chance handled. Off balance speed, there's 1.
Now batting.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
So the lineup flips over. Minnie Minoso will hit next. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, inning over. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. The Pirates on top 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Juan Gonzalez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Mendez to the plate. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer on it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Edgar Martinez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Popped in the air, left field. Minoso drifts towards it, makes the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Jed Hernandez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Mendez kicks and delivers. Just missed. Christian Vasquez up next. Two outs. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Christian Vasquez. His righty-lefty splits there. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. One and 2 now. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Alex Faedo gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench. The 2-1. That one missed. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Out towards right center field. On the move. And that's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Cookie Rojas.
Cookie Rojas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, left field, Gonzalez settles underneath it, calls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires over to first. And Gonzalez retired.
Number 25. Rafael Palmeiro.
Now here is Rafael Palmeiro. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and foul as it bangs off the fence. 2-2 now. That's inside. Brian Ramos hitting on deck circle. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Ronnie Irvin. And a pitch. Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
On the ground right side. He gets there with the slide. And they get the out. Bottom of the 7th, down the third baseman, Brian Ramos.
The third baseman, Brian Ramos.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anthony Maldonado up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez getting loose as well. towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Siggy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
And now here is Jack Sawinski in plenty of time to first and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Tying run at the plate. And another ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a pop ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 38 is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Pitching change here, number 34. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. One down, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Seby Zavala. Right-handed reliever. Late with the swing there. With a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Barrero. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Righty delivers.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
To third. And that one handled. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the 8th, and now Juan Gonzalez. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And another ball. Two and 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's the second baseman. 1-1 now. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here's the first baseman, Edgar Martinez. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. And that one upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Out towards left center. Minoso sizes this one up. Minoso puts it away.
The center fielder, number 8, Hernandez.
So 2 down now, and here is Jed Hernandez. Two outs. That one misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Runner on the move. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and that is that. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Minnie Minoso.
The left fielder.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And another ball. The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr., the closer, is getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense.
Cookie Rojas fights that one away, still 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The pitch. In the air, right side. Drops into the glove.
Now that's the designated hitter, Luis Gonzalez.
New pitcher now, Willie Hernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Luis Gonzalez now at the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
The pitch. in there at the knees, and the count is 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Left-hand batter waits.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
2-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a payoff pitch. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here. Dairon Blanco. First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
2 on, 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That one lifted to left. Squeezes it.
Now back, the third baseman, Ryan.
So up next, Brian Ramos. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Jack Sawinski in the on-deck circle. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Substitution now at first base. On the pinch run, Alexander Vargas. Now here is Jack Sawinski. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a pitch. That clips the corner.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now into the ball game on defense, Alexander Vargas. He's the new third baseman. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kyle Nicholas.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the shortstop, Christian Vasquez. Good eye right there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 2-2. Out to short, Barrero. Gathers and throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Now the catcher up to hit, Johnny Bench. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Monty Irvin. Kicks and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
And a pitch. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The pitch. Swings and misses. And there's 2 down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And next is the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Bench around third and on his way to the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth. Batten into second, and he's got a double.
The left fielder. Gonzalez.
Here's the left field. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Base is full, 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
That's a really good take.
Edgar Martinez waits on deck. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Carl Edwards Jr.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
The right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Sebi Zavala. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, out towards right center. Irvin drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So they're down to their final out. Jose Barrero digs in now.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.